Hey guys, do another video here, September 4th, Friday. Got these pieces here I thought I'd talk about a little bit. I had kind of a hard time figuring out what these things were. I felt pretty sure they were artifacts, and this kind of gets back to I like getting feedback from some of my viewers about some of the things that I find. Anybody out there thinks they know everything about this stuff, I hate to tell you, you're just fooling yourself. But anyway, so I did a video with a couple of these pieces, and after about a week I got some feedback from a guy, and he felt like they were trowels, and I'm like, trowel, I mean, what kind of trowel, Anyway, a pottery trowel. And I started doing some research about pottery and how it was made. And actually here in Georgia, the very first or the oldest known pottery was actually made here down about around the Augusta area on the Savannah River Basin. It dates back to about 4500 BC. The oldest pottery that has been found in North America. But the very early pots, what they would do is they would get like they'd get like a grass woven basket, and they would fill the inside of this basket with pottery, or with clay, and kind of let it dry for a while, and then they would put it into a fire, and the woven part of the basket would burn away, and you would have your pot. And so that's how they actually made the very first pieces of pottery. They did advance with their methods over time, but that was the original way that they did it about 4,500 years ago, or 5,500 years ago or so. And what they used was these trowels, and they would reach their hand down into the basket that's lined with the clay that they had put in there, and they would press it into the woven basket, the clay, using these pieces right here, these tools. And so now this mystery's kind of solved now. But if you find these things in the river, take a good close look at them and pick them up, because they are a tool. Here's one that somebody really put some work into here. But they would just hold them like this, and they would work the inside of that pot, smooth it out, and press it into that basket, the woven basket. Let it dry for a couple days, or maybe longer, I don't know, and then put it in the fire, and then burn the basket away, and then they would have the pot. You see this design, this kind of a woven basket design in a piece of pottery that you find, that is a very old piece of pottery. And like I said, you might want to hold on to that, because those are those are some of the original ways that they made the pots back in the day. They're very old. I'd say at least 4000 BC if you have a piece that's got the kind of the woven marks in the pottery. But they're little paddles or little trowels, and they just, like I say, they'd work the inside of the pots with this thing to smooth them out and press them into the basket. Anyway, I thought I would give you a little info video on what I know now about these pieces, and if you see them in the river, pick them up, because they are artifacts. They're little paddles or trowels, pottery trowels. All right, guys, appreciate it.